the skies, whispers of defiance. In the dead of night, it's who of rage reignite.
So I was telling Rosalind, you need to leave him, honey, because I seen him at the club the other. Oh.
Hi.
Pussy, pussy.
Pussy, pussy.
We have been MIA.
Yeah, unfortunately, the FBI told us that sometimes during solar flares, we can't be around each other. It's
We
really
got
weird.
we got a bouquet of roses and a cease and desist from Diddy.
Mm-hmm.
So we had to kind of put it on the DL. But we're back, and wait
What
a
is this
second.
beautiful Art Deco living room?
It's somebody's birthday today.
Satan's favorite, yours truly.
Nikki B, happy birthday
Okay.
to you. And you know what? I find it so wonderful that our birthdays are like 2 months apart, and you get to always give that next number a couple month test drive before I jump in. So
Oh, wait a minute. You're not going to be 47 and
Wait, you're 47?
I'm 46.
That's what I said.
Okay.
So you turned 46 today, and then I turned 46 February 19th. So
Okay.
you have a few months on me to let me know how that 46 goes.
I do. And you know, Chuck will be turning 47 in 6 months.
Well, Chuck,
Happy early half birthday. Or happy half birthday.
right, and before we go any further, speaking of Chuck, I just got some news from Nick that might be a little bit hopeful in the fact that maybe if something happens that's wonderful, we can just be like, hey, look that up for us, Chuck.
Right, and he'll be over there
Because
off
we've been
camera,
doing this podcast for how many years now?
and he was supposed to be a part of every season, but life hands you all sorts of weird journeys.
Some of it has mold on it.
Those
And you
journeys
have
will
to
be
make
making up
lemonade.
huge parts of season 5, hopefully.
Yes.
We'll have a segment each week
Yes.
where Chuck tells a horrible story that makes you like feel like shit, kind of like that movie Requiem for a Dream.
Don't know what that is, but
And
I'm
Spun. Did you see Spun?
Spun, no.
They're both movies about meth addiction,
Okay.
and they're extremely realistic.
Wow.
You get to see Marlon Wayans have his arm get infected.
Maybe I
and
did see
get
that.
cut off by a sheriff in some racist county in the South. Like, it's fucked up. And that's not even the worst part. A grandma gets addicted to it by her doctor. The legal versions.
Maybe I have seen it. It sounds like the whole...
Jared Leto's in it, and then that chick that's in every horrible movie. Like, she's really good at playing bad people.
I already know who you're talking about. And
Labyrinth is the only
The
good.
blonde?
No, the
No.
brunette in Labyrinth. The only time she's ever been the main character that's going to get her brother from David Bowie.
I've only seen Labyrinth like once or twice.
Don't sound off in the comments about that. That's illegal
It's illegal.
if you're a Gen Xer. So I'm gonna have to have a weekend where you watch nothing but Uncle Buck, Labyrinth, 16 Candles, and Night of the Comet.
I would love to have a binge watching day with someone and just sit here. But like my husband and I love doing that. But I want to share something with everyone. It is the fucking cutest thing ever. I gotta go up to the camera because I saw it this morning and I could not share with the public here. Would you literally look at this? Would you literally look at this?
I can't. It's on the other side of my field
Right.
of vision.
And nothing has changed since that very day.
Oh my god, I'm so cute!
I mean, he literally just grew and put on a green shirt. Like,
if someone wants to send me some brown swoveralls, I know
Recreated.
you're right. Like, I know if you've been on Facebook this week, you've been seeing commercials for them.
from them overalls.
Yeah.
I have. I want some.
I did too, because you know what? Speaking of those commercials from Facebook, I got myself the Freebird for Christmas.
What's that?
Or for my birthday. It is the 5-blade, 5-circle head shaver thing that you can shave your ass,
Ooh, let me
your
know how that
chunks,
goes.
your back, your cooter, your it shows a chick pulling her panties aside and shaving down there. I'm like, I'm getting it. So I might have a really beautiful shaved head or an exquisitely soft back, but
Right.
you won't be seeing that.
Right. Well, I want to show you my hand.
That looks
My
like
arm.
a puppy.
It does, because I'm allergic to cats. That was the big present this year for the family. We got another golden retriever.
Oh my god, I'm gonna have to meet it after bed.
We were going to. We knew that so this golden retriever that we got, it has the same parents as Ripley, our other golden retriever,
By the way, it's one of the cutest animals on planet Earth.
and the sweetest. But now the only complaint that I have about this dog, her name is Scotty, by the way.
Scotty, I like that. With an Y or an IE?
Well, at first we were going to name it after the goddess of winter because it was right after that first snowstorm that we went and picked her up. But it's spelled Scotty with an IE.
So that's like Scotty on Star Trek.
Yeah, she's the cutest thing. She looks just like Ripley when Ripley was a pup. But she's very bitey.
That's the way my border collie was as a puppy. You
Oh,
couldn't even
you-
have fun with him. You just
You
had to beat the fuck
can't.
out of him.
You like when she gets up in the morning, she's just as loving as she can be. There will be, but if you start to pet her and my mom's a dog trainer, and she's like, well, you really shouldn't bop them on the nose, but you know, if you gotta bop them, you gotta bop them. And Jordan's home. So, but if you bop her on the nose, she will come at you like she is going to tear your fucking face off. But she has already learned, we've had her for 2 weeks. She's already learned to sit, shake, and do the nose bop. She lets you know when she's got to go out by scratching at the door.
That's cute.
She still has her accidents, obviously. Like the other day, we were actually pretty worried about her the other day. Well, it's been about 4 or 5 days. She had a really runny poop on the floor, didn't make it to the door to go outside. And then you could tell she didn't feel good. So I was like, okay, well, we'll just put her
You
in
know
the
that
bedroom.
you know what that means usually? That they're actually constipated. Because the body liquefied the poop behind the blockage so that it could scoot by.
Could be. She just slept from like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, we were wondering if maybe did she get under the bed and get a
well, if
sleeping
she
pill
slept,
or something.
she just got like doggy flu.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
So
probably fine.
we let her. So I had fed her that morning before she had the accident. So I took away all of her food and then just let water out for her, just for whatever. And she was fine the next day, completely fine the next day. Since Jordan's gonna come in, I'll grab her real quick and show the camera, and then we'll take her back, and then you can open your birthday present. I'll explain it.
Oh my god!
There's layers to it, like an onion. Go ahead, talk to the people, Nick.
Well,
We've missed
hello
you.
there. So, I had a fun week at work. It's extra short, and then this week is extra short. So when I go back to work tomorrow,
Okay, just make sure she's.
I will only work for 3 days. Then I'll be off for 5. Then I'll work for 3, and then I'll be off for 3. Oh my god! Hi.
This is Scottsdale, Arizona, Ariana Grande Billman.
Hi, Pookie Bear. Oh, I know. I'm gonna be your favorite person in the universe.
That's Uncle Nicky B. That's Uncle Nicky B.
Oh.
Of course, you're not biting me now because I told everybody that you did.
Is you half asleep?
She's
Maggie
also
Bear?
Cameron said she just woke up. Also, she's very vocal.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
so
I thought you'd get
I'm
mommy
pretty
back.
sure I'm gonna get her to say mama. I'm pretty sure. Hi.
I can't
Hi,
even handle
baby.
this.
How are you? Look at you
Oh
being
my
so
gosh,
nice.
we're gonna hashtag you.
Yeah, she's a
Why
beautiful.
are you the cutest thing in the universe?
She is. She's so pretty.
Let's dye you turquoise. And look at that belly.
Yeah,
tickle
and
the belly.
she likes her
Big
belly being
belly.
rubbed.
Big
Yes. Look how
belly.
nice you're being to me. Usually you're trying to bite my nose off.
Is it because you just woke up? Oh.
That scared the shit out of me. She's
And
like,
I
I'm biting.
love paws, because with cats you can't touch their paws. They're so fucking dirty.
But you know what?
Oh, young
She-
boys.
For like the first week that we had her, she would put her claws out like a cat. And that's why I was all, and sometimes she gets a little too excited.
You can still see your umbilical cord a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I've never seen that before. That's so cute.
Yep. So they were supposed to do one more litter, and we were gonna wait for that one. And then she let me know that this was gonna be the last one, and I'm like, shit. But hi, how are you? But the first time that they had pups, they charged, I'll say 1,000. We paid 600 for, or no, I'm sorry, 800. 800. We paid 600 for Ripley. That was the second litter. And they wanted 1,000 a piece for these. And I'm like, and I said, there is no way. So
They gave you the one they thought was special?
well, no. We had been sending them, making payments or whatever. And the day came to where the pups were ready to come home or go home to their families. And they were going to hold her until we paid her off. And we were hoping to have her paid off by Christmas, but we weren't sure. And they were okay with that. And then she messaged me and I was like, honey, I've only paid you $400. And she's like, come get your dog.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Oh my god, why are you being so cute right now?
Yeah, why?
Is it because of me?
I think she likes you, Nick. You calm her.
I am like the animal whisperer, unless you got one of them evil fucking chihuahuas, or the other thing that's
Aw,
evil.
Little Richard.
Jack Russell Terriers.
My
I'd
friend.
rather have a Rottweiler that only liked me
Alright.
before I'd have one of those.
My friend Annie had a Jack Russell named Frisbee. And Cameron, you can take her. Jack Russell named Frisbee. And Frisbee did not like anyone being near her people.
I love how he carries it like it's a baby.
So if you were part of Frisbee's family, I would be like, Frisbee, I'm gonna touch Nick. Touching Nick, I'm gonna touch him. And that dog would be like, "Rrr." So one day, Cameron was a baby, and we had walked down we all lived in the same apartments, and we walked down to sit with Annie and her mom. Hi, Stella.
Hi, Stella Bella.
And Mike's just standing there, and out comes Frisbee, just walks right up to Mike, lifts his leg, pisses right down Mike's leg. And we're just standing there laughing, thinking, don't you start it. She's going to go after that elf.
Oh, hi,
And then Mike just stands there, and we're like, go wash your leg, dummy. We only live 3 apartments up. So before I give him this gift, we'll talk about this. So this is going to be part of what our gifts will be for our Christmas. We're doing our Christmas on the 23rd with my sister, my brother-in-law, and my sister's daughter, and her boyfriend, Partridge and Pear Tree. We don't talk about Bruno, but Bruno will be there too.
Bruno? Who's Bruno? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we can't talk about Bruno yet. However, what we're gonna do is we're gonna play games, and we're gonna have miscellaneous gifts out and about. You could pick a gift that has nothing to do with you, and she just. You could get something that has absolutely nothing to do with you, or you can, say you get something.
$5,000
Right.
worth of scratch off.
So, we're doing some games. I haven't really decided which games I'm going to do, but I think my niece is doing the ones where you have like a bowl of red Christmas balls and a bowl of green Christmas balls, and you gotta like put this in this bowl and this in this bowl, and like make sure transfer them. Like,
I don't think I've done that one before.
yeah, that's the one that she wants to do. So let's just pretend you won. Now this is in layers. You kind of gotta unwrap it.
Like a special way?
Yeah, so let's pretend Nick just won.
Oh my god, that was so much
Congratulations!
fun.
Let me have this.
Okay, first Leia. A pen. It's so
pen.
cute and gay.
Everyone needs a pen. It's very gay, and it has a set of balls in there.
I'm gonna take it to work and use it at work. Okay. Next thing.
This, if you want to show that, I made that myself.
It's fairy cocaine or something.
Oh, I like that. Fairy cocaine is fun. But no, what I did was I made this little ornament, okay? And this is what I say. Save a little Christmas cheer to get you by until next year. You can use it as an ornament. You can carry it around on your keychain to remind you of the wonders of Christmas or myself. And that's, I made that myself.
Thank you. Miniature lint roller, because I'm always covered in lint. But I will love this, and I will keep it in my car.
That's a very good idea.
Okay. Oh my god! I needed this all week. My coworkers are always mad because my nipples are so hard.
It's cold in there.
And it gets them, like frustrated.
And they're reusable.
So they're nipple silicone pads. Nipple protection design, the 3rd generation upgrade. On the picture, it shows breasts with no nipples.
Because you can't see them nipples.
Right, so this is great. Wouldn't that be cool though if I put them over my eyes instead and then put latex over that and just like went to work like I didn't have eyes?
I burped.
Ew.
I don't know what that is.
God. Okay, the Backyard Athlete Butt Plug.
Okay. Or an ashtray.
Oh, it's an ashtray.
Well, some people partake in things in their vehicles, and that kind of fits into your cup holder.
Oh.
But you can use it at home too.
Okay.
Or it's something else. I thought it's an ashtray. Now this and this kind of go together. Now this is a solid cologne, okay?
A solid cologne.
And then you open it like this. You kind of like, and then you can smell that.
It smells good, and it has sacred symbols of Valhalla on it. Because it's from Viking. It's spice vanilla.
Did you get one that actually smells?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It actually smells.
Oh, it does. Okay. Because there was one that didn't. I want to make sure. But yeah, these little colognes, and then that is the hotel edition. If you have a diffuser or anything you want to put that in, and the hotel. What hotel did you get?
I've gotten the Fairmont Hotel, wherever that's from. Let me see if I can tell you all the things that are in it. There's a pine note. There's something earthy I can't place. There's some lavender in there. Cotton. That's about it. But yes, it smells like a fresh hotel room. It smells like a fresh
Yep.
hotel room.
And last but not least, in case your dick falls off,
First, a Portabelle pack, and it's water resistant. That'll be amazing. So if somebody or myself cuts themselves, I can use this temporarily until I get to the liquid stitch.
see, I used my nugget for things that would make sense.
And that was the final layer of goodness.
Finally,
Oh my God! Thank you so much.
You're welcome so much.
I needed nipple pads really bad.
Well, I'll tell you, I have been using them because I don't have titties. And the ones I do have are like on my lap right now. And the thing is, there's not very many times that I go anywhere in which a bra would be required. But it's been cold recently and I don't want my nippies to poke someone's eye out.
My nip bounce.
So I have been using those, and they help a great deal. So there you go.
Thank you.
You're
The Dark
welcome.
Lord approves of all these items.
Right. Like, I know that's a gag gift, but I'm sure later you're gonna send selfies with them on. Like, look at
Like
my
all the
titties.
Like, look, I have no nipples on. Because my tits would definitely get flagged as real breasts on Facebook.
Right, mine might not. If I put them where my nipples are supposed to be, as opposed to where they are, you know, that might help. So, what are your favorite holiday traditions? Say in the comments. My favorite was when my grandma made her cream candy. She would always make it when we had like a significant snowfall. So I got really excited, not this past snowfall that we had, but the last one. And I said, well, I'm going to make it. And it just did not turn out the way Granny made it. I don't know if because
Granny probably used sheep's lard.
well, there's no lard in it, but like, I'll have to go through my grandma's recipes again because she called it cream candy, and the closest thing that I can find in comparison online is something called Kentucky cream pull candy. And I mean, I kind of used that recipe as opposed to the one that was in her cookbook because it just wasn't the same. You know, has Jordan come in yet?
No.
Hold on a minute. Because I noticed the car that he rode in to get here, I ain't seen before. Does he have a friends?
Ooh.
I can't tell if that's a guy or a woman.
That's hot. That's even better.
It's a dude. It's an older dude, like in his 60s or 70s. But they're out there just jawing away. That guy probably thinks my son's the same age as him.
Pete!
For those that don't know, my son Jordan, his birthday is on January 6th, and he will be 29 years old, but he looks like he's in his 60s or 70s because he was born with albinism. So he looks like a Santa Claus.
Has a cool beard and everything.
Yes. And now he has a mullet. Well, it's kind of grown out some, but he wanted a mullet.
Those are always fun.
Yeah.
I love those.
He had one when he was a little boy. It was so funny because after I cut his hair, it was like seeing him at that age. And then now it was like, I said, Jordan,
You should have done a
It
recreation.
just-
a recreation picture.
I don't have very many pictures of him. With the
baby.
yeah, his birth mother had a lot of them, and I just don't even know where they are. I think a lot of the pictures of my older children were in with my grandma's things. And when my grandmother went on hospice and came to live with us, she trusted my brother, of all fucking people. I'll never understand why my family always trusted my brother, but never ever trusted me. And my brother would prove why he wasn't trustworthy every time. And I would prove why I was, but they would still go to him because he was the golden child. But she said she allowed my brother to put her stuff in storage. And I said, that's the biggest mistake you're going to make. He's not going to make those payments. I don't care if you give him the money yourself. He's not going to use it for that. And by the time she passed away, and I asked my brother where her stuff was, he said it went to auction.
That means a picker got it.
Which makes me sad because there was so much stuff. And then one of our family members, I'm not gonna say his government name just because.
You can say it. Just call him out and put his address there, and I'll put his phone number in the comments.
Well, a lot of people know who he is. Okay, so my grandmother had a brother named Ronald. And Ronald was in prison most of my childhood and teenage years, and I think he got out when I was in my 20s. And then he was out for like 4 or 5 years, and then he passed away. he was married to a woman. We'll say her name was Boris. Okay? They got married and they had a son, and we'll say his name was Michael.
Michael.
And I was never a fan of Michael. He is very arrogant from a young age, very obnoxious. But he was family, and you know, family's family, you gotta tolerate family, right? Well,
Allegedly.
Michael's mother got with another individual. We'll call him Ed because that was his name. I'm tired of hiding names.
He gets
I'll
his
get
real
so
name.
confused. I just won't give the other guy's name. But Dolores was Michael's mother. Dolores was married to my Uncle Ronnie. They got divorced before my uncle went into prison. And then Dolores had this family member that I'm talking about, that I'm not going to use his name, had him with her second husband, Ed. But if I'm not mistaken, they weren't married when the young man was born. So he retained our family's last name. And why it never switched over to Ed's last name, I'll never know. I don't know. That's maybe it's just pure laziness, because honestly, that would make a lot of sense with those two individuals. But their son, who carries my family's last name, I found him on social media. I'm like, oh my God, that's Michael's brother. Oh my God, I have pictures with him. Well, those were in with the things too, you know. So I didn't realize how this guy had went from well, he's got a book out called From Trailer Park to Triumph, Self-Made Millionaire. He's all over social media. He goes and does motivational speaking and things like that. And he is
But it's not in the style of hillbilly elegy.
Oh my God, no.
Okay, good.
No.
Okay,
He brings, I will say this, he brings professionalism to our bloodline. Whether he is that last name by blood, he is that last name. He's carrying my bloodline's last name, and he is representing it beautifully, very
That's always a good
professionally.
thing.
And I saw, Scotty, shut up! I saw a video of his recently. She shut up.
That's funny.
I saw a video of his recently where he had said that there was neighbors in the trailer park that molested him. This I didn't know about. And he said the second time his brother Michael, well, of course he didn't mention Michael's name, Michael caught the guy red-handed doing it. And
Beat the shit out of
I
him.
think so, yeah.
Good.
I'm pretty sure. And I was like, oh my God, I had no idea about that. So I posted it on Facebook. I was like, you know, this is my cousin. And he was so lucky that, you know, his brother Michael was there. I really don't think much of Michael. I never have. But that really, you know, doesn't change my mind, but it would give him a flicker of hope, you know, because he's still an obnoxious fool. And that I had people messaging me, oh my God, that's, I guess whenever Dave Chappelle had that big ass party in Yellow Springs, my cousin, his house was like one of the party houses. Because my one friend messaged me and said, oh my God, I was at his house in Yellow Springs when, you know, the whole thing. I'm like, oh, okay. And then another cousin of mine, are you really cousins with him? And I'm like, no, I'm making it up.
Yeah, I'm totally making that up.
But no, he didn't understand that, you know, he's younger than I am, so he was pretty much just asking the question, and I'm like, well, and I explained it to him. I was like, well, he's kind of your cousin too. He's, you know, carrying our family's last name, you know, and doing a damn good job of it. So hey, but that cousin that messaged me knew him because that cousin's children plays a certain sport that he coached, and so it was like a whole thing. But I had no idea. Like, my one cousin was like, "You know he's a millionaire, right?" I'm like, "I'm fully aware of his accomplishments. Like, I'm not gonna go knock on his door and be like, hey, got $1? Damon Darling, I don't know if you've seen that. That's one of his good friends. He drives. He's always in Huber and everywhere, and he'll go up to somebody and be like, "Got $1? Got $1, bub?" And then he'll like pay for people's groceries or whatever. He's a light-skinned black dude, real tall.
Well, he can come pay for my Aldi groceries.
Oh, we went to Aldi the other day, and it was, child, this world today. Oh, rest in peace to the Reiners.
Oh yeah, that was a fucked up thing.
Now, see, I don't know about you, but I think they died because someone slit the throat, not because of anyone that might live in a house of a particular color at a certain place. Did you hear about that?
Oh no, I thought everybody knew that it was his son that killed them. Are they trying to pretend like it wasn't his son?
Oh, no, not that.
Oh.
Yep, I'm just showing him because, I don't, I'll just say it. The person that was elected president of the United States is currently the president of the United States, made a comment that the reason why Rob Reiner passed away is because of him.
Oh yeah, we all know that absolutely had nothing to do with that. I did like...
Imagine, if you will, feeling that you should insert yourself
into something that don't have nothing to do with you.
Into someone's fucking murder. Are you shitting me, bruh? Like,
just a few weeks ago, it was a totally different story. Hello?
You're good. We're recording. Just who was that feller?
Oh, that's Mike. He's our other coworker.
Oh, he knew?
New-ish. He's been around for a couple of months, I'd say.
Yeah. He seems nice.
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
He's Cameron's replacement. So, plans for the holiday?
Christmas Eve, we're hanging out at my sister's and having the roses.
I haven't had that in forever.
I won't be able to eat a whole lot. I'll probably stop at Rapid Fire and get some, unless La Rosa's has vegan cheese, because my dairy allergy, which has been dormant, well, what I thought was dormant, but it's been active my whole life.
I get that.
I absolutely cannot have dairy anymore.
Yeah, I have cut back majorly on it too.
I can have butter. For some reason, butter don't trigger it. I can have Parmesan cheese, Asiago, cottage cheese, and one other kind of regular dairy cheese. I forget which one, but I can't have anything else. Oh, ricotta. I can have ricotta. It's
Good. You can do a lot of stuff with ricotta.
I love ricotta cheese, especially on a pizza when they put them little cute little rosettes on there. Like, love that shit.
Well, we're gonna do a taco bar.
That's hot. Please don't do the. Are you doing the dumb kind where you lay it all out on the table?
Ew, no.
Heathens.
No.
Blessed be.
No, we're not a family of bovine.
Like, I'm over that shit when it be showing like the Erica Cook or Erica Kirk lookalike ladies, and they're like out there putting rows of cheese, rows of beef, and I'm like, it's gonna fall off the table.
Hi, baby.
Hi, puppy Duncan.
So we're gonna. My nephew-in-law is going to. He made mac and cheese for Thanksgiving, and I took one bite and was like, as long as this boy's in this family, I will never make mac and cheese again. He wowed me with that mac and cheese. It was so good. And I the first bite I took, I was like, oh my God, he is the good cheese. Because when you're making mac and cheese, you have to go for that top shelf cheese, man. You got, and the more sharper the better. But he's gonna make the Mexican street corn. So I'm super excited about that.
I love Mexican street corn. It is one of my most favorite things on planet Earth.
Now I don't know if he's gonna make it off the cob or on the cob.
I gotta do it off the cob.
Yeah, I got a
don't do
fake
it on
front
the cob.
tooth. I can't do a cob.
I
anymore.
could, but I can't get into it like I used to, like where I'd be like,
I know,
I'm all
and I'm
like,
covered in butter on my face. And the way that I have to have my corn, it's.
I'd have to wash my face after eating.
I do.
I
Me
can't even let
too.
barbecue get anywhere away from my actual lip. Like I'm eating barbecue at home, like people that have long nails. I'm literally like
Yes, yes.
them Asmer videos.
So-
Asmer videos.
One time we had corn. This was years ago, and my dad told me I looked like I had a 5 o'clock shadow because this is the way I have to eat my corn. I'm so weird.
Like
My
it's
corn
ass.
has to have butter all over it. Salt first lick, salt, salt, salt. When I tell you I put black pepper, so much black pepper on my corn, it looks like a.
But you know what? That's good when it's sweet corn. That's
and
a balance. And it's antibiotic.
And it's
all that
all
black pepper.
all over my face. And my dad was like, "Oh my God, you got so much black pepper on your face. It looks like you have 5 o'clock shadow."
You know what? The next OnlyFans video that we do, it's gonna be me off camera pouring a family-sized cream corn on your face. I'll miss your eyes, but
Okay. I'm not gonna eat the cream corn. I'm not a fan of the cream corn,
no, but it'll just look great on
but
camera.
it'll look really good on. Speaking of which, that AI picture that I posted the other day about Christmas coming.
That
You're
was
the only
great.
one laughed. You're the only one that actually got it. That Christmas head came all over me.
Why were people?
You were the only one that laughed, and I'm like, he's literally the only one that gets it.
Yeah. Sometimes
Because it was all over
only
my-
gay people have humor.
That's sad.
It's a very good thing.
That's sad.
Earlier when we were talking about Christmas traditions, two of my favorites. One was when Chuck's mom would go batshit crazy with fudge. She'd make enough fudge for about 100 people, and it was not even an exaggeration. There'd be like 6, 7 different kinds. Then she'd make her cookies with the Hershey Kiss in the middle, and she would do it at the right temperature so it didn't collapse and look like a butthole. Then there would be all the other things she would make, and then on the flip side, my Aunt Jan, because she threw down so Northridge in the 50s was a really different place than it is now. Okay, it was before the Appalachians, so it was mostly like Eastern Europeans and stuff like that. So she could make anything, like anything, and she would make homemade Swiss rolls. She would make spice cakes. She would make cookies. She would make fudge. She'd make alcoholic bourbon cherries from scratch. The blonde peanut brittle, the blonde nut.
It sounds like my Aunt
piles,
Peggy. She
and,
used to do all of that.
She would make real chocolates out of her own Christmas molds. Where she would just melt Hershey's chocolate into Christmas molds.
Yeah.
It was the best thing ever. Because she loved it all. And there was ample amounts of cigarette smoke mixed into all of it.
Oh,
So
typical. That's typical.
Let's talk about it. Gen Xers know what we're talking about.
Oh my
Nothing
God.
tastes right because everyone's non-smokers now. Everything we had as a kid was seasoned with cigarette smoke.
It was. You can, because the dog's going in and out. Is she in the house?
She was over by the food to the left.
She's right here.
Okay, we'll just leave it open. Now, my Aunt Peggy didn't smoke, but that was one thing that I always looked forward, because my grandma would hide my Aunt Peggy's Christmas tray from us every year, because me and my brother would eat out of it. She made the best gingerbread cookies.
Oh yeah, there was always gingerbread too.
The best. And she would decorate them little gingerbread men, and they'd have little raisin eyes. And for that reason, if I make gingerbread of it, even if it's like just a gingerbread cookie, it has to have that white icing on it, and it has to have,
Gingerbread has to have icing,
raisins
period, or
on
it's
it.
not edible.
because it just puts me, it reminds me of hers. and she always made all the fudge and everything, and the chocolate Buckeyes and the white chocolate Buckeyes.
Oh, the Tiger Balls, the ones that have
Yes.
Rice Krispie in them. You ever had those?
Yes. I don't
those are
think
good.
they were called that, but I know exactly what you're talking about. But yeah, she made all of those, and I was gonna, and
she
I
made
still
Swiss
might.
rolls that looked like the kind like the Viennetta, like the kind that you saw in
Mm-hmm.
movies and stuff. She could cook.
I can cook. I just don't like to do it.
And
You
the
know?
best thing is because we lived around the corner, we got to come over the next day, so we'd all feast on Christmas, and then like a day or two later, we would go back over for leftovers. That was always fun.
I remember Grandma. She would make homemade fruit cake, and she'd be going in there and putting the rum on it or whatever.
Homemade
else.
fruit cake's okay.
They are. They
You-
really are.
And there's one brand that I always thought was trashy, but I didn't know was actually a real tradition that was normal. Is the Pantone breads?
Mhm.
Those are delicious. I had some the last couple seasons, and they're good. Now I don't like fruitcake, but I like the other one, which is just like a cinnamon roll without cinnamon. You know what I mean? It's like a sweet bread in a big tall poof, and you just rip off pieces of it. and
Yes,
dip it in
yes,
chocolate.
yes. And sometimes they already come dipped in chocolate.
Yes, that
So,
too. It's better to make your own chocolate.
so are we? Is this like? Are we going on break after this until? Because tomorrow, next week is Christmas. I mean, we can film. Next
We
week.
can film next week on Monday
Okay. Yeah, we
because
can
I'll
do it
be
on
off
Monday.
on Sunday.
Monday
Oh
will
my
be
God,
perfect.
I love you.
Let me see,
I
Bradley.
love you so much. Oh, now you got your energy going.
Yeah, Scottsdale, Arizona. Ariana Grande is her name.
Oh, we're gonna. Wait a minute. What's Ariana Grande's name in Wicked?
Glenda.
She's Glenda, so we can call you Gwenda. You just.
Hi.
Oh,
Hi, how are you?
Puppy kisses.
How are you? She doesn't kiss me. She doesn't do the pussy.
Pussy.
Yeah. Tell somebody that today that you love. Go up to them and be like, pussy. It's finished for kisses.
They hate it when I keep my hand under there so they can't actually bite it.
I know. See?
Can I tell you that Golden Retrievers are the only other dog that gets the same kind of love for me as a Border Collie does. They're basically like blonde, fluffy, fat, tall Border Collies. They're like Nordic Border Collies.
I want her to be my traveling partner. Now, Otis, he likes to get in the car, but it takes him forever to get
Does
in
she
the
get
car.
along with Ripley?
Oh, she gets along with all of them. Even
Oh,
fucking
good.
Stella.
Oh, even Stella.
She sleeps with Cameron and Stella at night. So I was worried because sometimes Stella has food aggression. And the only
dogs can
thing
be real territorial about food.
the only thing she does to her is because I always feed her. When we have pups in the house, I feed the pups separately from the bigger dogs.
Yeah, it's just easier
Yeah.
to
So
make sure they get all they need.
right. So she was eating from the big dog's bowl, and here comes Stella up behind her. I'm like, oh shit. But she was being real stealth, which is something she's never done before. Like she was stalking her prey, and I'm like, I know she's not gonna bite her, so I'm, She gets up next to her and she bellow barks, and that puppy about shit her pants, about fell face first into the food. But she walked away and went over
She
to
let her
where,
know,
yeah.
that's my food. I eat first, you eat second. I get that. It's like prison.
We've only had one time, and that was like on day 2 or 3, and she bit Ripley's tail, and Ripley like come around like, hey bitch, get the fuck up on my tail. And I was sitting on the couch when that happened. I didn't even realize what happened.
Guys,
And then
she's
Ripley
so
came to
cute.
me like, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. But yeah, she's a cutie, and hopefully we get her out of that biting. But she would much
She's
rather.
gonna be a biggin.
Yeah.
Those front haunches, like
We thought that about Ripley too, but the parents are no bigger than Ripley. Well, a little bit bigger than Ripley because she was the runt out of that particular litter. But I think she's going to be a little bit bigger than Ripley for sure. But Otis, I weighed Ripley a couple weeks ago and she weighs 60 pounds, so Otis has to weigh at least 90 because he's a big son of a bitch. So.
oh,
But anyway,
bad doggy.
we will definitely be seeing you next week then.
Yes, we'll have a Christmas special.
Happy birthday again to Nikki B.
Oh yeah, that was the last thing. I wanted to say all the things that I got at Dorothy Lane Market.
Oh, I forgot, and you went to the thing too for
Yeah,
dinner.
so I got macarons. Those things are $3 a piece, and they're worth every penny.
I was gonna say.
And then I got a tall cupcake that has this much icing on the top of it. It's carrot cake. Got Mom a slice of tiramisu cake. I ate a slice of pumpkin roll, like house-made pumpkin roll. Then I super splurged and got real crab cakes and real salmon patties.
Ooh,
And
you
then-
lost me at cinnamon.
I got something else. Oh, Eric's Pretzels, a local favorite among the rich folk. They're like buttery, and you can get them in garlic butter as well. There's no
Really? Where's
salt.
that at?
There's no salt on them, so I don't think I'm supposed to eat them with salt. I'm just gonna heat them up in the air fryer. Dorothy Lane Market.
Oh, that's right. You just
Don't ever go to Dorothy Lane Market for just one thing. Or if you do, get the one thing and leave. I made the mistake of, let's just,
I've been there
do a
one
spin around it. I could have spent $400. If I win the lottery, I will be shopping there and only there. Well, the covered wagon too, but it'll be Dorothy Lane Market.
I've been there one time.
You talk about, if you're a deli person, and I'm a deli person, there's just something about walking up to a deli and pointing at food that's ready to heat up and eat. And it's beautiful, and it's like,
Yeah, you should definitely check it out.
pork tenderloin, roast beef that was rare. Like, they had all sorts of crazy hella seasoned chicken breasts, stuffed chicken breasts, meatloaf, all sorts of Asian food, everything. Oh, and because it's Hanukkah, I got noodle kugel. If you don't know what noodle kugel is, it's the simplest thing. It's like cream and noodles baked with cornflakes on top. And it's the best thing ever. It is so delicious. I ate like 4 pieces of it the first time I tried it. It was so good. So I got me a piece of noodle kugel to eat later today. And it's not because of my like religious beliefs. It's just because it's like a wonderful sweet dish. Okay.
Well, I had to go put stuff back because the dog likes.
I'm glad it wasn't a pair of like fuck panties or something.
The thing, what's funny is Ripley, about 2 weeks ago, Ripley likes to bring things out. They're retrievers. They retrieve
Right,
and they
they're
bring
like,
to you.
hey, do you need this pair of dirty underwear?
She drags this. If our washing machine's full, we'll lay the clothes right out in front of it, you know. Well, she comes out with a towel, brings it out, lays it down. Then, next thing I know, she comes out with a pair of my daughter's pants, lays it right on top of the towel.
She was trying to help do laundry.
Next thing I see is a cowboy boot get laid next to it, and then the second cowboy boot straight up, standing straight up. Then for the topper, and then that's when it stopped because I was like, "What the hell is she doing?"
Maybe she was
brought a
creating an outfit.
balloon. She brought a balloon and laid it on the top of just laid it on the top, and then. And that's what this one does. This one just brings
letting
shit.
you know that in her past life she was a designer and she chose to be a golden retriever this time.
And she hung herself with a balloon.
Or maybe she died in Derry in Maine.
Maybe she choked on the balloon.
Yeah, she
Maybe she
swallowed
choked
one
on
of those red balloons.
Pennywise's
Try that
balloon. You
again.
want to turn that off? That was nice. We will see you guys next week. And peace and chicken grease.
Dick.